Hello my dear friends, I'm Corey and happy Pride Month! Hello my dear friends and welcome to this very special video. A special video for two reasons. First of all, it's a Pride Month, and second, I am painting something for the Fabulous Marine event. An event in which all kind of content creator decide to paint something for the Pride Month and also raise money for the Trevor Project. And this is exactly what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to paint a Blood Bowl team, a Snotling Blood Bowl team. Technically speaking, I should have painted a Space Marine, but I wanted this to be a positive and fun experience, and painting Space Marine is not something that I really enjoy at the moment, but I'm really enjoying Blood Bowl, so I decided to paint a Blood Bowl team, a Snotling Blood Bowl team, because I think it is one of the most amazing and absurd kind of team for Blood Bowl, but with a special kind of thing in this team. Not only Snotlings are going to be in this team, you will see. So let's go to the hobby table, but before we do that, I suggest you go down in the description. There is the link in which you can donate for the Trevor Project. I really hope that you are going to do that. And yeah, let's go and paint some Snotlings. Blood Bowl is definitely one of the most absurd, crazy and fun game I've recently played. I'm currently playing in a Blood Bowl league at my local game store, and I'm playing with the Reichland Reavers, the standard human team. I choose this team since it's the most balanced, but I've quickly learned that no matter how much you try to plan your games and make your strategies works, madness always wins in the end. This is the reason why I chose to paint a Snotlings team for this Pride Month celebration video. They are the true underdog of this game, but they always manage to have fun and even win sometimes. And the models are simply amazing. I love every single one of them, and each model has very different personality. My favorites are the one on this pair of stilts and the one dressed as a wizard. These models aren't covered in armor, so the paint job should be pretty simple. For all of them I've used a green primer so that I could also base coat their skin, except for the wizard Snotling, which I've primed in white. As for the team color scheme, I decided to dedicate it to the transgender pride flag, for a very simple reason: the colors. Beautiful pastel pink and sky blue with white in the middle. Besides some rare occasion, I've never had a chance to paint these three colors together in an entire team, and I reckon it would be a great occasion for me to try them out and see how I can paint with them. I also think these three colors go very well together with the green skin of the Snotlings. Even though these miniatures are simple in their design, there are a lot of details that make them very fun to paint, like the stilty ranas. One stilt is literally a tree branch with some mushrooms still growing on it, and the other is a rusted pipe tucked into a boot. Also, the fun hoppas are pretty cool. I really don't know how this strange little squig-like monster are supposed to be painted, but on the box art they look to be grey, like stones, so I decided to paint them that way. I've used my usual technique when speed painting miniatures, which is base coating everything, then highlighting the most interesting details of the model, and then washing the entire model with a thin down wash. I've spent a little bit more time on the skin, specifically the faces of the Snotlings, since that is, in general, the part of the model that draws the most attention to. This way of painting, it might not be the best way to obtain a super detailed paint job worthy of a crystal brush or a golden demon, but I don't really care, because it's the best way for me to be happy with my paint job and also to have fun while painting, which is the most important part of our hobby: having fun. I've seen too often a lot of hobbyists struggling to paint their model to a super high standard, thinking that if their miniatures doesn't look like the one on the box art or a work of a professional, it's not worth painting them. Having fun in our hobby should be the most important thing to keep in mind, because otherwise it's just another job, with the downside that you're paying to do it, and a lot, I might add. The Snotlings, mighty as they are, might not be enough to win a game, so they need some help. In the box there are a couple of pump wagons that you can field, but those models are immediately sent out of the game after you end your turn, so I decided to use something else. A giant. In Blood Bowl, you can hire a giant as a mercenary player, and let me tell you, the rules for these models are pretty crazy. If this model looks familiar to you, it might be because it's a 3D scan of the old Warhammer fantasy giant that has been modified on Blender to look like a Blood Bowl player. I 3D printed this model after upscaling it a little bit to make it look more menacing. It's on a 60mm round base after all, and I am pretty amazed by the amount of details that the scanner managed to preserve. I had this file for a while now, but if I can find it again, I'll put the link to download it down in the description. As for painting it, the process is the same, but this time I changed the skin tone to a brown one. There is also a second reason why I chose the colors of the transgender flag, and it's not a positive one, unfortunately. In recent time, I've noticed an escalation of hate toward the LGBTQIA+ community, especially against transgender people, and I wanted to show my support. The Fabulous Marine event is a wonderful occasion to paint something different and to show that in this hobby, everybody is welcome and respected, as long as they welcome and respect others. In the description, you'll find a link that will send you to the Fabulous Marine fundraise. There, you will be able to donate to the Trevor Project, an American non-profit organization focused on suicide prevention effort among LGBTQIA+ people. Alright, let's go back to the giant. It took me a while to paint this beautiful model, but in the end, it was worth it. Base in Blood Bowl model is very simple and straightforward. I just spread some brown texture paint on the base, and after it dries, I apply some green static grass to it. To add a little bit more realism to the base, I use some wood stick dipped in white paint to simulate a white football field line. Here they are, the mighty Snotligs with their giant friend, ready to have fun on the field. Alright my friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really happy to be part of the Fabulous Marine event as a content creator. I was planning to do this for months. You cannot imagine how much I have struggled to paint this team because I really couldn't find time to paint. I am really busy at the moment, but I managed to paint the entire team. I am really happy, can't wait to play it. I also have to expand the team maybe with a couple of trolls and a couple of pump wagons. But yeah, I'm really happy how the teams ended up with these colors, with pink and sky blue and white with the green skin of the Snotlings. Everything looks really cool and amazing. I really had a lot of fun painting this team. So again, please go down in the description. I will also leave the link in the pinned comment. If you click on the link, you will be able to donate for the Trevor Project. It's really important and it will be amazing if you could do that. I think this is the end of the video, I guess. Leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Let me know down in the comment what you think about this Blood Bowl team. Subscribe. I already told you to subscribe. If you want, subscribe. That you know how this thing goes. I'm Corey, and I hope to see you the next time. Ciao, ciao.